fish point. Second fish of the day. On a bit more. First fish we had was a chub. It's another one. Trout fishing season has just started. We've caught one. We're not going to be taking it home for tea. This one's going back in the river. There we are. Rainbow trout. We're not going to eat him, we're going to put him back. There he is, lovely chub. And the fish straight away, very next cast. What this time? This looks like a dace. This time it's a dace. Yeah, a very nice fish. We've had dace, chub. Put another ball of ground bait in and make sure we keep the fish here. Right, let's put a couple of maggots on and try again if we can find the hook. Oh, it's around your ears. Sorry, dog. It's a bit noisy. We've got some local digger driver behind us making a right racket. We'll have to put up with it. Right, ready? Not fishing too far out, only probably 2 rod lengths, just drifting the float down. And then we got another fish, very next cast. And what this is, probably another little dace, I think. Or is it a small chub? Can't tell yet. No, that's another lovely dace. Look at that. Got another fish. I wonder what it is. It's putting up a bit of a struggle. Is it another trout? No. It's definitely a netter. Oops, as per normal, we don't have the net immediately to hand. In fact, it is another trout. There we go. Second trout of the day. Mate, it looks a bit chewed, but we'll have another. Let's have another go with it. should have changed the maggot really. We'll drift it down and see if something munches it. So far we've had 2 trout, a couple of chub, a few dace. That was another bite. Definitely changed the bait this time. Oh yes. Just put 2 maggots on a size 16. As we said, these are made by bensound, I think. And they're called Animal. And I really like them. They're a little bit bigger than some 16s. And that goes for their 14s and 12s as well. So some people might say this is a 14. But it's not ideal for 2 maggots. They're very sharp. And they're ride hooks that I like because I can tie them on much easier than spades. And some people will say that spade ends sit better in the water. I'm not unhappy with how these work. As you can see, they catch fish. And I'm really enjoying just trotting this float. That must be another, oh no, I think I caught the bottom there. Don't know, it might be in a fish. With dace you do tend to get bites which sometimes are hard to hit. Yep, caught him this time. What is it? It's a small dace. Yep, we've got a fish. What have we got this time? I wonder if it's a roach. No, it looks like another dace. Yeah, another dace. Lovely fish. Yeah, we've got another fish. Wonder what this is this time. I feel like a trout. Feels like a trout, but it's not. I don't think so. I think it's a small chub. We're going to lift this one out. Just about. Wouldn't do that in a match. Yeah, that's. I don't know. It might be a big. No, it's a big dace. Lovely fish that is. Another one. Again, this feels like a root. That's not another trout, is it? No, it isn't. It's a cracking roach. Which we're going to have to net. I'm waiting for a roach. And we've got one. Oh, no we haven't. There we go. Yeah, the net got a bit tangled. This is a cracking roach. Really, really good roach. Must be not far off £1/2, I should think. Show it to you. Look at that. What a lovely roach. Well everyone, let's just show you where we're fishing. There's Monty, he's watching the rod. He can't do anything because the float's out of the water, it's hanging off the end there. We are not far from the canoe centre, as you can see. Just past the bend. Oh, there's a fish just surfaced there. Trout, I should think. There has been a release of trout in here, I suspect. And going down that way heads down towards the motorway and Tessie Sevilla. We are still in Pontfarcy and we're not fishing very far out, probably less than 6 or 7 metres out, most of the fish caught. Some, if they back off, I just go a couple of metres further out. I'll just put another ball of ground bait in, and we'll wait for that to settle. Then we'll change the camera angle, put the camera down, and try and show you a few more fish. An old friend of mine, Gordon, taught me to fish down here. I've done lots of trotting when I was a lad down on the River Itchen in Hampshire. Famous trout stream, which has a section of water which is just before it goes tidal, which is open to the public, and that's where, it was only a couple of miles from where I lived, where my parents lived, and we'd go down on our push bikes and I'd learned to trot a float. I hadn't done it for many years, and then so a friend of mine, Gordon, he showed me Pomp Farcy. Well, I lived quite close, so I didn't come down here to go fishing, and these would have been ideal conditions. Oh word, what another good bite. I missed it again. And he was very, very good. He was a Yorkshireman, so he was. Unfortunately, he sadly died, and I think he was brought up on similar rivers up in Yorkshire, and he was very, very good at doing this, and 9 times out of 10 he would catch fish right under his rod tip. Well, I've had 2 goes with this maggot and 2 bites, and the maggot's absolutely hammered, and I haven't felt a fish at all, and those maggots just had it. So I've obviously, look at that, they're absolutely gone. So we'll put another 2 on, and it goes to show, once you've got them feeding, it's just a matter of how good you are at striking. But Gordon had a way of doing it, and I've been down here with him, and he's probably had 20 pound of roach out in a couple of hours. Roach and dace, little chub. I'm not quite that good, but I do try. He would just do what I'm doing. I've looked at this time. It feels a better fish. I wonder if it's a trout. It feels very juddery and jerky. Let's have a look. Either that or it's a small chub. Oh, I think it's either a nice chub or a nice roach. Either way, it's a netter. I think this is, yeah, it's a chub. I think that's the culprit from those last couple of bites. The chub was down there hoovering up the bait, and we've caught him. This one's about half a pound. Once again, the hook's only just in his mouth. It's practically come out. If we got caught in there. There we go. Lovely little baby chub. About half a pound. And that, I'm sure, was the fish which had been chasing that bait, and had given us a bite on the last 2 chucks. I missed them, but 3rd time lucky. And we got him, didn't we, boy? Hey? Well, how lucky we are to be out fishing in Normandy on a day like today. Here we are in March, and it's been beautifully sunny, hardly any wind, and the wind that there is has been quite a nice warm one, and yeah, we're fortunate. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed it. We've had lots of fish, as you can see, We had a good time, and we'll see you again. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Remember, it's free. Just hit that subscribe button. Send us a comment. Always like to hear from people, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheerio for now.